This is the energy you're getting today. This is the energy. Deal with it. How we doing? How we all doing? Everything's going great for everyone. This is the energy you're getting. This is the energy you deserve. Frankly, what have you done for me lately? This is what I've done for you. Provided you with content for you to judge, observe, take in. You can listen to my words. You can look at my drawings, and you can take from me what you will, like vultures. You're coming down, you're observing, you're stealing my essence through this video platform. That's what you're doing. Hang your head in shame. What are you doing here? Where are you going? What's happening? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? What? Imagine if every video... I mean, what am I saying imagine? It's not imagine, it is every video. Hi, hey, are you ready to contemplate existence with me today? Hi, let's contemplate our shared existence. I'm offering these thoughts in this strange parasocial one-way stream of stuff in front of you, exposing my innermost thoughts and feelings. Woe is me, eh? Woe is me. Is that the energy I'm going for? No, that's not the energy I'm going for. That's not what I mean. I just mean, this is strange. What are we doing here? You know, as cheesy as it is, you know that bit at the end of V for Vendetta where there's just like all those people in masks and they're all just the general public, and they're all just walking towards the Houses of Parliament, and there's the dudes with the guns, and they're just like, oh god, are we gonna shoot? Are we gonna shoot everyone? And then they don't, and all the people just sort of walk past. You know? That's the energy we need. Let's do it together. Why not? You know, that's one thing that bugs me. We've got this internet thing. We got this instant connection, global connection with everyone, and somehow we haven't found a way to bring about revolution. Huh? Are we all really happy? Are we all really happy in our own little bubbles of getting on with shit? As long as you got your little slice of pie, we're fine, aren't we? And ain't that the truth? We're just, as long as I can pre-order my PS5, then everything's gonna be A-okay. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? As long as I've got my Switch and I can play Hades by Supergiant Games, huh? Truly didn't know what I was going to talk about today, but it seems like it's just the usual thoughts on our place in the universe and slight social political commentary. Basically, this is just a little drawing. I'm prepping my Inktober stuff, as you've probably seen on my Instagram. Prepping my little Poncho-tober daily drawing challenge thing. It's going all right. Planning it is soon. In fact, if you're watching this video, it's already begun. I think the first word is chaos. Hades. I haven't actually started playing it. I've downloaded it though. Supergiant Games are incredible. Gen Z is the artist behind all the characters and the designs for stuff. And she's incredible. Go check out her stuff. She's just got a great painterly style. For Hades, they've sort of gone for, there's very like thick black lines in this specific one. You know, sometimes her style slightly changes throughout. Bastion was very painterly, you know, and then Transistor had its own sort of color scheme style. You know, there was certain colors that popped a bit more, like sort of neon reds and things. Higher, which is my favorite one, you know, carried it on a bit, and now she's got characters in Hades. There's lots of thick black lines, lots of dark shapes. It's lots of shadow. It's really cool. They're amazing. She's an incredible character designer, straight up big inspiration. So for some reason I wanted to do some Hades fan art, but I was thinking to myself, like, my options are to sort of like, I could do some Hades pixel art, sure. I could just draw some of the characters in my own style, but for some reason the thing that ended up happening was I just ended up doing the Hyperlight Drifter dude, different company, different game, but just thought, hey, how about I kind of slightly channel a Gen Z / Hades-esque style and make some Hyperlight Drifter fan art in a sort of Hades Hyperlight Drifter mashup. And I think it worked pretty well. I think it looks all right. What do you think? Basically, I don't know. I'm pleased with some of it. Like, I like his arms. I like the gun. I like the sword that I've done. I feel like his face is a bit weird and his legs and stance are a bit off. But what are you going to do? We're going to live, we're going to learn, we're going to get better. We're going to get better another day. But we're going to carry on going. We're going to carry on going, making the stuff we want. We got stuff to be getting on with. But also at the same time, I mean, there's bigger fish, basically. You know, as much as this channel is just some long hair white dude pontificating and saying stuff, there's bigger things. Speaking of chaos, it's chaos going on. We're all just sort of in limbo, more so than usual. But what's weird is that it's exposing how fragile some of the concrete things that we deemed concrete actually are, eh? But then, having said that, like lots of people, I feel like lots of people's thoughts. There's definitely a big contingent of people that feel like, oh, if things crumble, it'll instantly turn into sort of like, you know, a right-wing libertarian free-for-all style like apocalypse land immediately, and I just don't think that's true. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just rambling. But like Hades' struggles in the depths of hell, is it in hell? I'm not even actually fully, I don't even fully know. Like, is he in like hell? Is it a bit like Dante's Inferno or something? Whatever, it looks cool. But like Hades fighting his way through many levels, waves of enemies, so too are we fighting against the sea onslaught of capitalistic injustices that ravage the planet. David Attenborough has even joined Instagram in a last-ditch effort to try and whip up some enthusiasm. But can I just say, this has been on my mind as well. The problem with the planet, the problem with global warming, the problem that we are facing at the moment is not to do with overpopulation. If your like conclusion is there's too many of us, please analyze the weird prejudice and sort of undercurrent of like racism and what you're really saying, because basically global warming isn't the fault of some poor working class person in some derelict country and you're saying, oh god, there's just too many of us. You know, it's not down to us as individuals. Like, we all need to develop new, more conscious, more spiritual sort of perspectives and relationships and connections in our own lives, of course. But at the same time, it's big business. It's the billionaires. It's the upper class. It's the huge corporations and oil companies and plane companies and military organizations that are completely the ones that need to change or disappear. So yeah, it may seem like it's our way of living that needs to change, but all we're all trying to do is survive, and we would all, I assume, we would all jump at the chance to do absolutely anything to make the world a better place. But you know, it's the Trumps of the world. That's what's the issue. And the sooner they go, the sooner we can roll out the guillotine, the sooner we might see some positive changes in the economy, in the environment, across the board. And what is quite heartening to hear is that sentiment being brought up and being said and being spoken by lots of intelligent people, far more intelligent than me. I know I'm just sort of preaching at an invisible person. I'm just sort of, as usual, shouting it into the void, back at myself in an egocentric chamber of thoughts. Every single video is just a word salad of vague ideas, thrown together last minute in a last ditch attempt to get out my consciousness into the real world. Does that mean anything? No, it means nothing. It means almost as little as this drawing does. But I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you listening to this jumbled mess. And you know what? It turned out all right, didn't it? We made it. We made it through this video together. Somebody stop me. We've had a fun time. We've done some Hyperlight Drifter art. Yeah, I'm on this train of new styles. I've got this new brush that I use in my videos. What am I saying? This will never get big. That's one thing I have accepted. I'm super grateful from all my subscribers. But it's weird. I've sort of thought about it recently. Like, what does it take? What does it take? Because there are weird YouTuber / influencer people out there, and I'm always like, what does it actually take to get big? You know? And I'm always like, oh God, I don't know whether I like what it takes to get big. You know? But that would be the dream, wouldn't it? The dream would just to be making stuff, whatever you want, and to sort of safely get by. Bizarre times. That is just everyone's sort of longing, and we haven't worked out how to do it for everyone. Anyway, universal basic income. It's a good start. So I've got this new brush that I use that's just called a ballpoint. It's like a ballpoint pen. It's one of the Carl's brushes on Photoshop. It's just really great. It's just very thin. It's a bit like a fine liner. But it has some nice effects, like when you draw a line and you kind of stop, it like increases a bit, as if it's like the ink is ever so slightly kind of spilled a bit or whatever. And I've just been enjoying using it. It's got like I tend to sort of sketch things out and then I go over it with the ballpoint pen. It's just got a nice effect. It's a very fine line, very sort of like intricate, detailed, like looking. And it sort of frees me up to be quite loose with my line work, and that's sort of what I was channeling for this. And I kind of like it. I like the colors. I like the effects. It made me sort of want to make it into a poster, kind of similar to my Ghibli stuff. And so I did attempt to add some text. I didn't film it, but I did attempt to sort of make a little title that says Hyperlight Drifter. I don't know whether I'll put it in or not. It probably is the thumbnail. But yeah, you know, be good. Be good. It's weird because what I want to say is a reaction to the bullshit that I've seen, but then I also am aware that the people actually watching this are probably like, you know, like-minded individuals. So it's a bit weird to then sort of rant at you. Do you know what I mean? Like how many people stick around because they sort of vehemently disagree with me? You know, whatever. Enjoy playing Hades. Maybe I'll give it a go. I've just been trying to get through a few other games. I'm playing Steam World Quest. I'm playing Okami HD, and I've started playing Super Mario Odyssey. Next video is going to be Inktober stuff. Go check out my Instagram to join in on the Ponchotober hashtag daily, every other day, daily drawing challenge. Draw some characters, show me them, send me them. It's going to be a fun time, maybe. I don't know. Don't stress out about it, though. Do what you want. And yeah, that's about it. Look after yourself out there. I'll see you soon for another video. Appreciate you being here. You're welcome. Content. Let's tone it down. Just for the outro. Apple wants to show me a news article entitled How to Beat the Winter Blues. Ah, thanks, Apple. Thank you, global transnational corporation. Thank you for caring about me. I appreciate you greatly.